Hello, my wonderful people, fans and subscribers all over the world. Please, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're gonna listen to this Simon Ekpa the second, who is also good, greatest of all times. Simon Ekpa the second, 1 month gave to traders to reduce the prices of items while fuel price increased. He is here to emphasize on this issue of fuel increment, where the so-called Nigerian and their government are increasing everything every day in, day out. God have mercy. It's like no balance. So you give the minimum wage. Even the minimum wage not yet, not yet reflect in their life. And you turn the other way around to take that same money back from them through the increment of fuel, increment of foodstuffs. As I'm talking to you now, even civil servants now don't they cry, say they are not working again in Nigeria. The country is going down to the advantage of the Biafrans who are preparing to secede from that contraption called Nigeria. I wanted to listen to this gentleman. He's a gentleman I love so much, and he loves me too. I always have be in communication with him. So please listen to him and make sure you share this message. Today is 5th in the month of September in the year of 2024. So this message came at the right time. I'll be right back again to dissect on this message and also to read the comments that's coming from it. All this I'm doing just to make sure that I keep my audience and my followers, subscribers, those who believes in me intact, because this message is coming from X and most of us don't have access to X. So please listen to it and make sure you do the needful. My name is Stiriman Amandia Neze. Please, you do not mind my voice. I'm struggling with my voice. I'm having challenges, just like I always said. They always attack me on my voice. I don't know what happened. I didn't shout. I didn't eat any forbidden fruit. But whenever I say something that touches some people, they will attack me. I don't know whether they're using witch to attack my voice. But it is well. It is well. For this struggle, we are going to do it with our head on. No going back. If you think we are going to slack because of all these little challenges, my dear, you better think twice. As for Biafra, we have already gotten Biafra. For the people who are still laughing, waiting for the miracle to happen, you are going to wait till eternity. But as for us, we are going. As simple as that. So please let us listen to this our gentleman. I'll be right back for other merrimenting.
Good day to all of you Nigerians. Let me begin by asking you how far. The fuel price has increased again. In some places it's 1,000 naira, some places above 1,000 naira. If you all could remember vividly, because people always forget things easily in that zoo you call Nigeria. Last week, the federal government of that zoo gave traders 1 month, barely 1 month, to bring down the prices of food items in that zoo you call Nigeria. Today, the same federal government increased the price of fuel. The same government gave them 1 month, all the traders in the country, to bring down the cost of food items. The same federal government again increased fuel price. That's the master strategy by the master strategist himself. I repeat, that's a master strategy for you. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the master strategist himself. How far? All of you feel I'm right? Very good. It is still the beginning. You see, what I have is to tell all of you, whether you like it or not. For all of you who have accepted all of this nonsense, this price, it shall never ever be well with all of you hypocrites. I remember vividly during the time of Jonathan, how much was the fuel price increased by? And all of you came out on the streets. protested, calling Jonathan all kinds of names. Today, I do not know where their idiotic Oleshoyinka is. I do not know where Tunde Bakare is, those pastorpreneurs and the rest. I do not know where all of them are today. All of you who were in forefront leading the protest against Jonathan. I do not know where you all are today. As far as we are concerned, I said it clearly here. It shall never ever be well with all of you, because you are all dangerous than the serpent. You are all hypocrites. In fact, this is very, very amazing. All of you are making it to look as if it is normal. Over 1,000 naira in some places 1,000 naira and beyond. The same government, and all of you have accepted it. And you want me to come and fight for what we call the zoo. I've said it here. I do not wish in my life to be part of any discussion, you see, in the name of the zoo. I've said it severally that my interest is nothing but to see the collapse, to make sure we dichotomize that zoo into rubble. Nothing else than that will give me joy. Because we cannot continue to live in a society where, with this kind of idiots and hypocrites, who today they call this one this, tomorrow when it is them they keep quiet. 1,000 naira is what's happening today. The same government that asked you bring down the cost of your food items, the same government today has increased the fuel price. You see what is happening today, and then you want the traders, you see the businessmen, to reduce the cost of whatever they sell. I think you are stuck, man. You are crazy. Having said that, I also want to talk to people of Yobe State. I want to ask them how far, people of Yobe, Nigeria has happened to all of you. You see, I've always said it here that I do not have any shred of pity for the North as far as the North is concerned. Because the same people will be dying, the same people will keep on voting for the people that are killing them. The same people. Today, the same Jonathan that they all drove out of office, insulted or whatsoever, all of them now are coming together again to say, let them go and bring back Jonathan. Understand? You look at the kind of game they are playing. You see that what's happening today? You see the same man they insulted. And I want Jonathan to hear this. If you make any attempt to delve into the political waters again, Jonathan, I'm telling you, that shred of integrity, that shred of respect, of honor that you have earned will be eroded forever. You are finished. These people are nothing but hypocrites, thoroughbred hypocrites. I remember in those days when I wrote on my Facebook page that Nigeria wasn't civilized enough to have a president like Goodluck Jonathan. They all came after me, blah, 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 called me all kinds of names. And majority of those those insults I received, were from the northern part of Nigeria. Today, it is still that same North that is now clamoring for the return of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now you see how hypocritic they can be. Crude hypocrisy. I thank God Almighty today I am vindicated. Not only by that statement I made over 15 years ago, but also by what that idiotic anchor of the Berekete program also said. You see, he said that 80% of the money stolen in Nigeria is, I said out of 100%, he said 80% of the Northerners steal a lot in government. Understand? He said 80% of government money is stolen by what? Northern politicians. I remember in 2016 or 17, I also wrote about this many years ago before that idiotic Ahmed Issa is now saying it. I could remember what I wrote that very time. That was 2017. I will check the dates. I said Northern Muslim politicians or Northern politicians are the worst thieves in government. I said that clearly. I said Northern Muslims, political leaders are the worst criminals in government. You see, they don't steal for a place to survive. They steal to crumble the place. The level of greed in them, you can never find it anywhere. It has no parallel anywhere. put them anywhere, you will see how they will abuse the place. Abuse the place in a way that you yourself will cry. They will turn a public place, a government office, to just like a private house, the way rascal place, dirty. You will see disorderliness, you will see indiscipline, you will see things that will make you feel as if, whether like you, they are actually human beings, whether there is decency at all or organization in whatever they do. In fact, today I thank God that Ahmed Isa has also said something like that. In fact, I was shocked when I heard that. I said, that was what I said many years ago. I think about 15 years now today. I remember I said it very, very clearly. In fact, having said that, what about death in Yobe? In fact, look at the kind of country you find yourselves there. I was seeing the way they were burying children, especially, and elderly people. There were over 120 people killed. Over 120 people killed in Yobe State. Nigeria has happened to them. In fact, more than 120 people killed, including children. I think in Tambuwal or whatever local government, there. And they were buried amidst sorrows and tears. I was brokenhearted seeing the kind of thing happening in that we call Nigeria. And to be very shocked the most, not even a word, not even any address has been delivered by the so-called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now we are all saying it. This is just the beginning. You see, and I thank God. The more I see all these things happening, the more I am grateful more to the great Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And again, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who was taking over to defend our people. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known, as I've said it severally, what would have been the fate of our people. And to all the terrorists in the zoo military uniform in our own land, in Biafra land, we are coming for you. We are not fighting any defensive war. That time is gone. Now you will see us face to face. It's going to be iron for iron, bomb for bomb, explosion for explosion, and whatsoever. In that your terrorist base, we are going to meet you there and drive all of you there. If you are in the zoo military as an Igbo, as a Biafran from the eastern part of Nigeria, I am urging you now to resign. Otherwise, we have declared you an enemy. So whatever you see, you are going to face it. We are not fighting a defensive war again. We are going to confront you in your base. So please take note. If not for what is happening today, understand that our land is defended. In fact, maybe Biafra land would have been worse than this. But I thank God Almighty, we are standing up.
Another Yaramo, this one is from Simon Ekpa the second. That is what we call him. Some even call him Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the second. Some even call him Ojukwu the second, because the guy is a fearless lion who emanated from nowhere and he is heading somewhere. Well, I don't have more to tell you, but I would like you to leave your comment at the comment section, anything you think concerning this video. Here are the comments. Owaprin said, love your wordings. User 7979 said, my brother, seeing and listening to people like you gives me hope and joy as an Igbo man. God bless you for me. Ukwoji said, in fact, another genius in Igbo. God bless Igbo in general. Anyway, now here we go take back break. You have a nice day. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Kemesiano.